Hey everyone, Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and I know it's a little bit later, so hopefully you're still able to tune in. And if you're catching the replay, as always, let me know that you're here. I always like to go back and answer some of your comments and, say hi. So what we're going to do tonight is actually 3 separate projects. We just finished up our date night and the wreath community. We created a beautiful Mardi Gras wreath. I'd hold it up, but you guys, it took me an hour, not an hour, it hasn't been an hour. It took me a while, or what feels like an eternity, just to remove that glitter from the table and from my hands. So another thing right off the bat is make sure that you text me if you haven't texted me yet. We are still giving away mystery boxes, but not really as an incentive. It's just because we have a surplus of so many things in our old studio, and you get alerts each and every time we're live. So, it's kind of a win-win situation. So the number for that is 978-396-9150. Or you can just head to nickseasonaldecor.com and it'll pop up and ask you if you want to, join our text alerts. So we're going to start with these bunnies. These bunnies came in a little bit smaller than I was expecting, but if you look at them up close, they are so beautiful. Hey, Sandra, so beautiful, so high quality, and I love them. So these are $24.99 in our shop. Item number of HE7155. So Alex, if you're watching this, we're going to be using 2 of these, so remove 2 of these from the quantity. They do come with this little makeshift burlap bow, but that thing can go. I don't want it. We're going to be adding our own bow, so we don't need it. We'll just cut off that hanger. Here's the next one. The next one's in this box. We'll have to open that box in a few minutes. So by a show of hands, who likes the natural look? Hey, Andrea. Thank you, Sandra. Another thing, too, is over 200 of your orders went out today. We actually filled the rest of the UPS truck, FedEx truck, and completely filled to the brim. We had to shove all of the boxes into the USPS truck. So all of your orders are on their way. Can't wait for you to receive them. This also comes with a hanger and a flat back. So you can just use this hanger, which we're going to use, to hang it from a wreath hook. In my case, we use a command strip on my wall. After you remove your bow, you can make your own bow. So we're going to use this ribbon. Lots of you guys actually ordered this ribbon from last night's video. We created that really funky colored Easter wreath with tons of color. So this is just a leftover roll from it. And we're going to just do a very simple little bow tie. See how long we want our tails. That looks like a good length for me. Loops are going to be about 2.5 inches or so. We don't need them big at all. Create your second loop. Maybe a little bit smaller. I don't want it to take up the whole bunny. There we go. Make sure those look even, in which they do. Cut off your second tail. Take a pipe cleaner and twist it secure. So to actually secure this, hey Jacqueline, hey Stephanie, would love a mystery box for my new business. Let's all congratulate her on starting a new business. Starting any business is scary. And the fact that you took the step and started it says enough, right? We'll just take that pipe cleaner that we twisted nice and secure, dip it in our glue skillet, and just poke that directly into the styrofoam. You can also come back in with a little bit more hot glue, place it around the loops. That side looks good to me. I'm not sure what we're going to do with these tails, but I'm just going to dovetail them for the time being. Can you guys hear me okay? Hands up if you can hear me okay. Oh, look at how cute that looks. I love these little bunnies. And like I said, I wasn't too happy about the size of them, but in all actuality, these work in a lot more places than a large one would. Debbie would love a mystery box. Make sure to text us, you guys. All right. We're also going to be designing a centerpiece at the end of this video, so stick around. We're going to start with these, Alex. Remove one of them. The item number is FH780213. I know, isn't the bunny so cute? Thank you guys for the hearts and sharing. I appreciate it. And we'll just break down a few of these. I don't want them super long, so we might actually just cut them nice and close to the base. And it's also not going to take a whole lot of them either. And those go right into the styrofoam. So these actually have little purple beads on them. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up all that well, but they're just little purple beads, pip berries, kind of irregular pip berries. Working a few more. So this side, it's going downhill to the left. The next side's going to go, let's bring these a little bit more downhill. Next side's going uphill. Don't need much length on those wires. Oh my gosh, these little bunnies are so cute. Come on, uphill. Now let's just work in whatever else we've cut off. So it looks like 3 more pieces. And our final piece will sit here. How cute. Hey, Mary. All right, next product. This has a little pink in it. So let's work in one of my favorites at the moment. We've used this like 10 times this week in the wreath community. I love it, and you guys seem to like it as well. This is a liatris. It has an item number of FH788222. We don't need much stem on these either. We don't need the greenery at all. So that's 4 pieces. Dip those in our glue skillet and poke them in. Another piece on this side. All right, time for a little purple action now. So even though those pip berries had purple on it, these are flying too, so I wanted to make sure to grab a few for myself. This is an olive vine, something like that. Item number of FW0040. And we'll just break off a few pieces. Maybe even one piece, we'll see. We'll start with that little section. Dip it in your glue skillet. Poke it in. As above, so below. We got to make sure to do the same thing up top. And then we have these. So these actually came from Walmart. I have been so blessed and thankful for this group and the growing support from my clients. I also started a business and opening up an actual boutique shop to showcase my creations by leasing space through a partnership with the Painted Tree. We're hoping for a soft launch. Congratulations, Angela. We are so proud of you. Angela is one of our group members in the wreath community, and this last, what, 3-4 months. Angela, you have soared beyond belief, and it makes me so incredibly proud. So let's hear it for Angela. Hands up for Angela. That is a huge accomplishment. Any business, adventure is always scary, right? Who agrees with that? Any change is scary. Trying new things is scary. Not knowing how it's going to go, if it's going to be successful, if it's going to be a flop. And Angela, with your talent, with the designs you've created, only starting, so long ago, and the progress you've made is just, you're going to go very, very far. Believe me. That stem's a little long, so we'll cut that a little bit shorter. So these are left over from a grave saddle we made yesterday in the group. We'll place one in the middle. Maybe we'll take a few more and stick them on the sides. Place one there. Another one on this side. Maybe I want to stick one here too. All right, do the same thing to the other side. One up top, or one down below, and now one up top. And kind of an imperfect, informal bunny. I was going to say butterfly. That's 2 nights ago, not a butterfly. I want one more piece of this, it looks like, for right here. Right there. How cute is that? All right. One of these done. Let's work on our next one. So these come individually wrapped, but when we send them out to you guys, we wrap them as well. All right, next bunny. How cute. So for this one, what kind of bow do I want to make? Let's first remove this bow. You could keep it if you want. You could actually just hang it right up. But that's the whole point of us being here, right? Show you how to kind of take something and improve it. So for this one, we're going to use a different ribbon. So Alex, this has an item number of RGA 1204FW. And be sure to say hi to Alex, you guys. Alex has worked incredibly hard today, and me and her were freezing our behind off loading up those trucks. So this is my first time working with this ribbon. Let's do the same kind of bow. You can do two, is you could just do a couple loops, but I think the bow tie looks cute. It kind of finishes it off. So a simple little bow tie. We have our leftover pipe cleaner, which we'll just twist around. And this also has a little hook from where the original bow tie was. So we can just take that and actually just wrap it around that hook if we wanted to. And then come back in with a little hot glue. So I'll just use the pipe cleaners for a little hot glue. So just apply a little bit. Place that loop down. And that little, even if we didn't secure it, that little amount of hot glue for such a tiny, tiny bow would keep it in place no matter what. So we don't have to secure that like crazy. It's not going anywhere. Dovetail that side. I love that ribbon. So for this one, let's use a little bit of greenery. This has an item number of PF1742 in our shop. And these are actually going in the bargain boxes. So if you were lucky enough to get one while we had them, we did sell out really, really quickly. You know, you can look forward to this being shipped out at the end of this week if you place an order for bargain boxes. And then hopefully next month we should have more of them available for you all. So you choose. So it's $50 including shipping for about $60 to $65 worth of products, give or take. Includes ribbons, signs, anything for current season. So it's not going to just be a bunch of leftovers from, you know, Christmas and winter. It's whatever I typically use for that month. And you can see it being used in these kinds of tutorials, lives, pre-recorded. So there's no complete kits, or at least it's not designed with complete kits in mind. But somebody asked a question like, will it include complete kits? And it's always a possibility. We can, you know, make things work. All right, a little bit more of this greenery. And then I think, what else do I want to use? It's got green on it. It's got yellow. I do have a little bit of that forsythia. I think maybe we'll keep it with just a little bit of forsythia, and that should be enough. Final piece of greenery. All right, let me grab some forsythia. Okay, I am back. Just break it down to a few smaller pieces. And very simple. Nothing has to be overdone, you guys. These are just cute little bunnies. Make them whatever color scheme you like or whatever matches your home. And then should we use the two remaining pieces of this? I don't think so. I think I actually just like that with the yellow and the green. Let's just work in a little bit more forsythia, and then we'll switch to the centerpiece. Okay. Snip off a little piece. And another little piece. Piece up there. And a piece up there. And that's going to do it. Any more, it would just look like one giant yellow ball. All right, 2 bunnies done. How cute. So now let's make our little wreath. Nope, a little centerpiece. So we'll use this. This is actually leftover from the project we designed together, I want to say last week. We'll cut a little brick of foam. I know we had another little piece of the foam somewhere. I don't know where it went. So we'll just cut a little section. And what I said to you guys the other day applies to this day as well. This smells like it looks. That's all I can say. It is not the prettiest scented foam that I've worked with, but it is dry floral foam. And we just need a little piece like that. So let's use our leftover liatris and our leftover greenery. And see what we can make with this. We made that blue everyday design with this last week. And today we'll make a spring version. There's only 4 pieces of this left. We'll work it in like so. One piece of liatris. Another piece. Break down a second spray of this. So we use 2 sprays for, what, 2 designs. Okay. And this year especially, I've been loving the pinks. I don't know why. I think they just work so well. While this is still hot, we'll just poke that in a little bit deeper. How about you guys? Are you a fan of pink for spring? All right, we have 2 pieces left, and I'll just place these on either side. Oh, we have 3 pieces left. And the final piece. Now we can take our leftover pipberry and use that. Let me catch up on comments. Hey, Eleanor. Hey, Sharon. So let's just break down these sprays. We're not going to add these in individually like we've been doing. Too much work, you guys. So we'll just work them in little pieces. Okay, a couple pieces left. So these are bendable to an extent. They do, you can position them. This is my first time using these too. I really like them. All right, continue bending. So it's just scraps, you guys. Don't feel as though you have to buy new things for everything. If you have a little bit of a little bit of product left over, put it to use. Why waste it? Save that money. You work hard for your money. Save it. I like how kind of wiry and wispy this is. This looks like my hair after I get a haircut, you guys. I'm not even joking. This is how my hair grows. This is literally my hair pattern right here. Two pieces left. Place one there. And our final one on this side. And that's just using the leftovers. Then we have 3 of these stems left. We might as well use those. These came from Walmart. So let's just snip these down. And we use these in the first bunny. Place one there. Okay. Hey, Kim. Hey, Mary. That's right. Taking a leap of faith, starting a business, the fact that you've started it and you went for it is the biggest hurdle, the biggest step. Nobody can put you down because you're already a step ahead of them. So, worst thing you can do is fail. That's literally the worst thing that can happen, right? And how many things over the years have I failed? I can't even begin to tell you. So, if I'm not worried about it, neither should you. Okay, I don't think I want to add anything else to that. I think that looks cute, just using a few simple products. What do you guys think? Show of hands. You guys think that turned out cute using some leftover purple pip berries, leftover greenery, leftover ranunculus, leftover liatris, even though we did work in a second spray. But that's all it took. You could add whatever you want to it. So these come as a 2-pack for these containers. We designed with the larger one. This is the much smaller one. And I think that turned out cute. So let's do a recap. We made this little centerpiece. We made this yellow forsythia bunny. Thank you for the hearts. That yellow forsythia bunny. And this purple and pink lilac, grape olive, I don't know what they're called, and liatris wreath. Well, it's not a wreath, but you can classify it as a wreath. So you can, give these to friends and family, or you can do what I think would be cute is to do, instead of a paint night, do a bunny night. What do you think of that idea? I think that'd be fun, but you have to have wine or something to drink while making these. So that is going to wrap up tonight's live. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. You can get all of these supplies at nicksseasonaldecor.com. If you've enjoyed our nightly lives, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and a share. We've been live every day of the new year, and my goal for 2022 is to be live each and every night for the rest of the year. So if that's something you look forward to, be sure to let me know because I enjoy my time with you guys so much. I'll show you guys the Mardi Gras wreath that we made tonight, tomorrow, and I just hope you have a great evening. So stay safe, stay healthy. It is going to be a freezing week here in Massachusetts. We're going to be in the teens, and then it's going to drop even lower than that. We're going to spend a few days in 5, 6, 7, and 8 degree weather, which is very, very cold. So I'm not looking forward to that. So thank you guys again. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Knock on wood, as always, if we lose our Facebook page, we still want to be able to inspire you. And actually, tonight, Alex listed a bunch of products available on Facebook, and she created a Pinterest, or just reworked my Pinterest. So you can look forward to that if you're the Pinteresty type. I'm still working on how to even use it. So I'll get there one day, but I love this. This has got to be my favorite. I love it. All right, good night, everyone. Love you guys.